Hi Taurus, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Excuse my dressing gown, it's freezing. So we are doing your monthly reading, your love reading for April. So the first oracle card you got is Come to the Edge, and this is very similar of the Fool, except more like for love. So it's about you needing to kind of take the leap of faith and jump right in, because there could be something good coming for your love life. You might be a little bit scared, but it is about, you can't ever know if you're going to get to a place where you are going to have that success in romance unless you actually go for it and see what happens. With the cardinal moon here, we have be bold and make the first move. Cardinal signs are all about, they're all about starting things and about kind of gaining that momentum to get things going. So you might need to be bold and make that first move. You might need to put in the effort in some way in order to get something going between you and someone else. And then maybe you might need to tell them how you feel first. We have chameleon spirit, which is act as if. So this might be, you might be kind of thinking, okay, well, I don't have the experience in doing something within the relationship or showing my feelings or that type of thing. So maybe you just need to kind of see how would other people handle the situation. How would they show their feelings? How would they handle this specific thing in your relationship? And then do what you would think that they would do. You might also just need to ask advice from someone else just to get the knowledge that you need to be able to get to this next step or to be able to make this plan or act in some way. But there is a lot of like acting energy here. So let's just see what the tarot have to say. I'm doing things a little bit different this month, but we'll see here anyway. What does Taurus need to know about their April love life? Oh my word, this card just will not go back in. It like really wanted to come out. So let's split the deck. Okay, so for your situation, we have the Eight of Cups. We have Judgment. I'll explain it all to you. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Three of Swords, Temperance, the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and Death. At the bottom of the deck then we have the Emperor. Okay, so we have Scorpio, I don't know why that came out like that, Scorpio energy there. We have Taurus and Aries energy there. Sagittarius over there, more Sagittarius there actually. So at the bottom of the deck, as you know, these are the theme of the reading, or things that you don't see coming, things that are happening in the shadows. We have the Emperor. So there could be a need, again, like I said, for you to take action in some way. You might need to also be in your masculine energy now. It's about having the drive to get things done, creating the life that you want with this person, maybe, or the life that you want in general. Maybe it's walking away from this person, where I see that. We have the Two of Pentacles here. You could be stuck trying to make a decision. You could be feeling like you're juggling too much, like you don't have the time to focus on love at this time. Or you could be feeling like an option of some sort, because the Three of Cups is there with the Two of Pentacles. So it could be that someone was juggling you in some way, making a decision between you and someone else, or you are the one who gets to make that decision. Maybe you're the one who needs to take action for that. So with the situation in April, we have the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups does get a bad reputation, but the Eight of Cups, although it is walking away from something, it is about having the courage to be able to walk away from that thing, because you know that that's not good for you. It's about you walking away from it and going to find your actual happiness. So although it is sad leaving something behind, you are moving on to something a lot more happy for you, a lot more suited and aligned with who you are. With Judgment being there, so this is how you are viewing the relationship right now. So you could be having some sort of like awakening or self-realization of some sort. Maybe the realization is that you need to walk away, but you're figuring out that this isn't something that whatever the situation is in now, you don't want this. You either want full commitment, or you've realized you want to walk away in some way. this is your person. So your person views the relationship or you in some way as the Knight of Wands. Could be like hot and cold energy, or someone who's very passionate and like, you know, on a quest for wanting to like get this excitement and this passion and all of that stuff. They could be, you know, viewing you as someone who travels a lot, or viewing the relationship as something that is just a passionate connection between the two of you. Otherwise, like I said, it could be kind of that is player energy sometimes. So they could be viewing this relationship as something that they're not willing to commit to. How you feel about the relationship is the Three of Swords. So you could be very upset about it, or majorly disappointed in some way and having a lot of pain. That is about heartbreak. So there is pain. I see that when it comes to your feelings. Their feelings is temperate. So they are feeling like maybe that there's not enough balance here, or that there's some sort of like patience that's needed in some way to be able to make this work. They could be feeling like there's not enough moderation in some way to get to this point, but they are wanting balance within this relationship is what it looks like. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is what your next actions are with this person. And your next actions, it looks like you're going to kind of give yourself some self-love and some self-care. You're going to look after yourself at this time. But it does also show me that you want to continue working on this relationship once you've kind of worked on yourself. And on their side, with their next actions, it feels like they are kind of maybe pulling back, taking a step back, feeling like they need to heal. Maybe it's them, the one who's walking away from you, or has walked away from you in some way with that situation. And they're feeling like they need to kind of just take a break right now and heal, and maybe come back at a later stage, but they'll only know what their actions are once they have healed. And then with Death there, this is the outcome. So there could be some ending in the relationship. It could be the ending of the actual relationship. Otherwise, it could just be the end of a cycle in this relationship and transforming into something better. Either way, endings are difficult. However, as you can see there is the rebirth when it comes to the Death card as well, which not many people talk about, is that there is this beautiful transformation that's coming in, and something again that's going to be a lot more aligned for you. So we'll get some clarifiers here. So what does Aries need to know about their love life for April, please? Okay, so Eight of Cups, first out is the Four of Cups, clarifying that. So yeah, you could be feeling very dissatisfied. You feel like maybe either they or you were offered this romance, and you could be feeling like you just kind of want to stay where you're at. You don't want to go on to the next phase in some way, or they're feeling like that. You could also be feeling like you being like they aren't focused on you right now in some way, or you don't have the time to focus on them. You could be too focused on other things in your life at the moment. We have the Three of Wands, clarifying Judgment here. So with Judgment being your view of the relationship or of them in some way, you are kind of getting this awakening that there is something that you know that there's nothing that you can do now but wait. But also you need to be vigilant, basically. You can't just kind of chill, because you need to kind of watch out for maybe things that are coming for whatever you have, or people that are coming for what you have in some way. But there is an awakening here that you know that there's nothing that you can do but wait and see what happens and look into the future. We have the Queen of Swords, clarifying the Knight of Wands. So it could be this phase of you kind of setting some sort of boundaries, and that's what has got this person, in this passionate, hot and cold energy. Or it could be that there is some sort of need for communication here to be able to, there's some way that maybe this person actually acts this way because they protect their heart in some way. They're scared of getting hurt, so maybe that's why they're non-committal in some way. We have the Knight of Cups, clarifying the Three of Swords. So you are hoping for some sort of offer with this person, or to move forward with this person in some way. Maybe you're the one who wants to kind of offer something to this person. Maybe you feel hurt because there was something in the past that happened, but there is something like you're the only person who can move this forward in some way. We have the Wheel of Fortune clarifying Temperance, and Temperance is very much like a divine timing card. So I feel like they feel that if this is meant to happen, it will happen in divine timing. And they do see you as a connection that is divinely guided, but maybe that there's some sort of change that is needed in order to bring that in. We have the Ten of Pentacles clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, like I said, you are wanting some sort, the next step you're wanting to take is to kind of give some sort of commitment in some way. You want to bring stability to this connection. You want to get to the point where you guys have this kind of family life together. It could be an actual marriage is what you're wanting. And then with the Four of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like after this person has healed, they might be open to this offer of love, or they might be willing to offer you this cup of love and get some sort of new beginning. But for the meantime, they do need to heal themselves first. And then with Death here, we have the Tower. So there's definitely some unexpected change coming in. It could be an ending to whatever the current situation is between you. Like I said, you might have walked away and now you're needing to actually make this move to come and try and make this work again. Otherwise, it is a need to let go and move forward. But I am strongly suggesting, or not suggesting, I'm strongly feeling from what the cards are that are coming out is that it is something that has been walked away from, and now there is a need for healing and change to be able to bring this back together. But you're the one who needs to make the first move. I don't like to say that very often, but we'll see what the advice is anyway, Taurus. So, advice for Taurus. What do they need to know about their love life in April? We have the Tower, we have the Magician, and we have the Queen of Cups. So I feel here the Tower does also get a bad reputation, right? So the Tower is a very scary card because it is about some sort of unexpected change that's coming in, which is what's represented by the lightning. Everyone builds their own tower in their life, and this is built up of your ideals, your values, what you believe in, you know, that type of thing. There is some sort of like destruction when it comes to the Tower, but it's destruction of the old. And you can't see clearly what's coming in next, but this is also the death of your ego. So this could be, that's exactly what that could be. So death is the ending of your ego in some way, and there needs to be this change that comes in. So this is about letting go of your ego and making the change that needs to happen. You might need to manifest something in here and then take action to bringing that into the 3D world here, because you do have everything that you need to make this work, but you do need to actually believe that it can work and then start taking action towards that. The Queen of Cups here as well is about maybe sometimes you're holding back your emotions in some way, you're not showing them. You might need to actually say, these are what my emotions are and this is how I feel, this is what I want, and have that communication going forward. Queens as well are very much like, they are very powerful. They might not do the show their power like with actions and that type of thing, but they are very powerful. They do have influence. You might need to influence someone on their emotions in some way, or how, you know, what they want to bring into this world, this creativity of some sort, or maybe even you know, trusting their intuition in some way. So what do we need to know? I'm getting some romance angels for you, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for their love life in April? Okay. Okay, so you have two coming out here. One is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. That could be stopping you from being able to do what it is that you want to do. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And at the bottom of the deck, we have you do deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, so that's some good news there. And then let's get some messages from your person. I do want to get new cards for messages from your person, because I do feel like most of these are for people in separation. But from what I see, it does look like you are in separation, but we'll just see what comes out. So if your person wasn't holding anything back, They would say to you that they left before you could leave them. They would also say that you came closer than anyone. And one more. It's time for me to heal now. Yeah, like I said, there is some form of healing here, but they would be open to some sort of love offer, but they do need to heal first. So that is all I have for you, Taurus. I hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next month for your love readings, or next week for your general messages. Take care.